You have probably been trying to pass a fanatic challenge and it just feels impossible. You got close to the profit target and blew it. Or worse, you have never even been close. Trust me, I know the pain. I've blew thousands of dollars on challenges. But first of all, I've now made 6 figures in payout with the profits. And I'm now sitting on over $700,000 in funded capital, and I even scaled up with funded next. So trust me when I say I've been in your shoes. Now imagine this: instead of grinding a $500 account, you are trading $50,000, $100,000, or even $300,000 account. That means 5K, 10K, or more payouts in every single month without ever risking your own capital. But here's the truth nobody tells you: prop firms don't want you to win. They profit when you lose, dangling flashy payouts and quick passes to make you fail. And most traders fall for it, throwing money on huge challenges and never seeing it down. That ends here. In this video, I'm giving you the blueprint I wish I had. The exact 3 steps to get your first fanatic account after when you watch this video. Whether you're a beginner or already trading, I'll show you how to turn as little as $49 into managing $100,000, $200,000, or even $700,000 fanatic accounts like me. And if your goal is to finally get funded this year, this is the video you need to watch until the end. But if you can even finish a 10-minute video, forget about surviving 2-man challenge. Before I show you how to get funded, let's set the record straight about prop firms. Traditionally, a proprietary trading was simple. A group of traders put their own money together, traded it, split the profits, and grew their capital. Their only incentive was to find and train the best traders because it was their money on the line. The better the traders, the more everyone made. But modern prop firms, most of them aren't really prop firms. They're just businesses selling you challenges. So here's how it works. You pay a challenge fee and they give you a demo account, and you have to hit a profit target, usually 8 or 10%. Without breaking rules like 5% daily loss or 10% total loss. Pass phase 1, then phase 2, and they'll give you a funded account where you keep a profit split around 80%. If you succeed and make it to the first payout, they refund your fee. But if you fail, and most traders do, they keep your money. And that's the catch. Real prop firms make money when you win, and virtual prop firms like these make money when you fail. Their business model is built on traders blowing challenges. That's why they flash massive payouts and huge $100,000 or $300,000 accounts. Because for every trader that makes it, thousands more are failing and paying every single day on challenge fees. Now, I'm not saying virtual prop firms are bad. In fact, they can be life-changing. If you can consistently hit 10% on a 100K account, that's $10,000. For the same what it takes to make $1,000 on a 10K account. Trading is scalable, but only if you treat prop firms the right way, as a tool to leverage your skill, not as a ticket to your freedom. That's why before you even take your next challenge, you need to hear the 3 exact steps I wish I had when I started. This is the blueprint. The very first step to getting funded is choosing the right prop firm. And this is where most traders mess up. They rush into the cheapest challenge they find and end up with shady prop firms that either deny payouts or shut down overnight. These are the 3 things I look for in finding the right prop firm. Number 1, reputation. Check how long the prop firm has been around. Read their reviews on sites like Trustpilot or use tools like Prop Firm Match to compare options. If a company has been around for years and has a solid track record of paying the traders, that's a good sign. Number 2, profit target versus drawdown. A prop firm that requires 10% profit with only 8% drawdown is way harder than a firm with 8% profit target and 10% drawdown. Always look at that ratio. Ideally, you want the rules balanced enough that you actually have room to breathe. Yes, you can find discounts, but if a firm is way cheaper than the industry average, that's usually a red flag. Legit prop firms don't undercut like crazy because they need to stay in business long term. And one more tip, look for transparency. If the company is brand new, faceless, or allow things like HFT bots, that's already a huge red flag. Stick to firms with a proven history and real people behind them. Because the worst thing you can do is trade your head out, pass the challenge, and then get denied payouts because you picked the wrong firm. Don't let that be. Now let's talk about the second step, risk management. This is the step that decides if you pass a challenge or blow another account. Here's the truth. If you're not profitable, don't even touch prop firms yet. You'll just be liquidity for traders like me who get payouts. Prop firms are a tool only if you already have an edge. Once you're profitable, there are 3 main approaches to risk on prop firm challenges. The conservative approach. This is where you risk just 0.25% per trade. Technically, you can fail unless you are unprofitable, because it would take 40 losing trades in a row to hit max drawdown. But here's the catch. It could take you 6 months to pass one challenge. While you're dragging that out, another trader could already have a payout on a smaller account. If you find yourself leaning too conservative, it usually means you're not confident in your system or you pick too big of an account size. If 50k feels overwhelming, start with a 10k account where losing the fee doesn't hurt as much. Number 2, the normal approach. This is the sweet spot I recommend to most traders. Here you're risking between 0.5% and 2% per trade, depending on how often you trade. There's actually a formula. Take the max drawdown, say 10%, divided by 2, and then divide by the number of trades you take per week. So if you take 5 trades per week, 10 divided by 2 divided by 5 equal to 1% per trade. If you only take 3 trades, that's about 1.6% per trade. If you take 10 trades, it's about 0.5% per trade. This formula automatically adjusts risk so you stay safe within the drawdown rules. Number 3, the aggressive approach. This is for traders who want to move first. The mindset here is simple. Money in, money out. You push harder through the challenge, accept the higher chance of failing, but focus on making money once funded. I have done this myself. I spent about $500 on challenges and make 10k to 50k back in payouts by going aggressive. At the end of the day, risk management is about balance. Go too conservative and you waste time. Go too aggressive and you blow accounts. Find the lane that matches your strategy, your psychology, and your account size, and stick to it. Step 3 is psychology, and this is the one that makes or breaks traders. You can have the best strategy in the world. If you can control yourself, you still blow the accounts. The first rule is don't ever break your rules. If your system says trade 1 pair per session, then trade 1 pair per session. If your backtest proves that your setup is profitable, trust it. Don't throw it out the window because you're bored, frustrated, or because no trades came in today. The only rush is in your head. The market will still be there tomorrow. The second rule is avoid over excitement. I've seen traders pass phase 1 and blow phase 2 in the same hour. I've even seen people get their fanatic account and lose it before they made their first payout. Why? Because they felt invincible and rushed into trades. The smarter move is to take a step back, celebrate your milestone, wait a day or even a week. Come back calm and you will trade with clear judgment. The third rule is respect your risk and detach from money. I used to cut my winners too early because I was scared to lose the profit I saw on screen. I would FOMO into trades just to feel like I was doing something. All of that destroyed accounts after accounts. And when I started managing bigger accounts like $100,000, $200,000 accounts, it felt terrifying at first. Every tick in the P&L made my heart race. But eventually, I realized that numbers don't matter. A trade is just a trade. Focus on process, focus on rules, focus on your risk. The dollars are just noise. Finally, don't confuse a bad trade with being a bad trader. One loss or even losing streaks doesn't define you. Reset your scoreboard after each trade and come back clean. The moment you start letting trades define your identity, you spiral. One bad week can wipe out a year of work. So remember, stick to our rules, take breaks when emotions spike, respect risks, and reset after every trade. Master this and you have the discipline needed to stay funded. Before we wrap this up, I want to leave you with something important. Listen, I believe in you. 100%. I know anyone watching this can get funded this year if you approach it the right way. I struggled for years, I blew challenges, I spent months break even, I even lost every dollar I made from my side hustles trying again and again. But I never gave up. And now I'm sitting on over $700,000 in funded capital, making 6 figures in payouts. Payouts are the real proof of profitability. That's why my focus moving forward is simple. Trade one funded account at a time, risk 1%, secure payouts, and then move to the next. Rinse and repeat. That's how you build career, not just a flex. If you are in the trenches right now, feeling stuck and feeling challenges, I want you to know I have been exactly where you are. If I could turn it around, you can too. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button, join the community, and check the first link in the description for my $50,000 account giveaway. And if you want to keep learning, click this video right here where I break down the best risk management strategies for passing profit challenges. I'll see you there. Ciao, ciao.